Hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, there we go. I couldn't hear anybody, so I'm feel like I was talking to myself.
Uh,
All right, how's everybody doing? That's why I was like, what the heck is going on? Who's new?
I'm new to this.
Did you get registered yet?
Yeah, I'm registered. I've already bought my subscription with my tax, but I'm having some issues with my profile.
Okay, well, we're gonna go over it. Just hang tight. I'm literally gonna go I'm gonna go over everything tonight. If y'all have any questions, keep it to the end. Keep it to the end. I'm realizing that a lot of questions that everybody asks always get answered while I'm going over it. So let's keep the questions to the end. I promise you I'll get to them. If I don't get to them, um, let's get done. We'll let everybody come off mute at that point. And excuse me. We'll let everybody come off mute at that point and ask whatever questions that you have. But if you, as long as everybody is registered, we're ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna start whatchamacallit, I'm gonna start showing the software. We're gonna get right into it. I used to wait 10 minutes, but at the end of the day, like, why should I let the people who showed up early and on time suffer while we wait 10 minutes for everybody else to join up? So for everybody over here, let's big round of applause for you for showing up on time. I was a minute late. So big ups to me getting in on getting late as well. But let's go. Let's rock and roll. Okay. Share my screen. Everybody put a one in the chat if you can see my screen. Let's stay engaged, everybody. Oh, actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna let everybody do what we did last night. That was actually really good where everybody uh raised their hand. All right. Cool. Cool. All right, let's get rock and roll. All right, let's try that again. Stan, good to see you from last night. All right. Can everybody see my screen? Throw a one in the chat if you see my screen. Perfect. All right, Dion Sykes. I'm new. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now everybody can see the screen. Fantastic. Now Ray's gonna drop the link for attendance in the chat. Everybody, make sure you take your attendance. I'm gonna get rocking and rolling. I'm just gonna say this right now. I had a question show up last night about CFPB FTC. We do not go over that in this class. I do not focus on that. I only focus on the Metro 2 software. If that's something that you focus on inside of your community, please go and ask questions inside of that. I do not focus on that in this class. I will introduce myself. My name is Ali Badi. I am the M2 printer. I do all the printing for M2. There are two other brands that do it, but I am the one that you will see that is selected at the top. Um, I've been doing this for 3 years, but I've been in the credit repair game for 15 years and understand this a little better than most people. A little better, not a lot better, but a little better. Um, I do try to help every single person in this room. I will tell you guys, raise your hand if you come off, if you don't understand something, I will stop and explain it to you 10 times. My goal is to try to get us out of here within an hour. Never happens, but barring the questions that we have, literally I try to get you guys out of here as quickly as possible and give you tonight's Wednesday, give you guys your Wednesday night back. I am going to go over everything in the software that you need to know. If you need to find out frequently asked questions, come over here, go to frequently asked questions, FAQs, or go to the get started tab, go to the bottom where it's FAQs. Read through those. But the things that I am going to cover are going to be a lot different than what people normally cover in the software. So I'm going to treat this completely different and give you guys my walkthrough. This is how I do it. This is how my team looks over everything. So I'm always going to tell you do what's right for your pocket. Don't come in and do anything wrong for your pocket. Always do what's right for your pocket, and we'll make sure that everything is good. Um, and then we'll go from there. I'll show you guys two different dispute techniques. I'll show you one that takes about 30 seconds. I'll show you one that takes about a minute and another one that takes about 2 minutes. The whole point of tonight is understanding the software. and we'll go from there. So without further ado, I am going to get started. Ray, I am going to make you co-host. Mute yourself because I hear you doing some background things and not in the camera. So please be here, be focused. And let's rock and roll. Okay. So when we come here, hold on, give me a second. Let me get rid of this. This is a part of the communication tabs. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. So that was a notification. So if you have any notifications, they'll show up on the top over here. Okay. And then you'll have your profile settings, log out if you want to convert from English to Spanish over there. And then I go over this piece over here. This is the most important piece of the software, I personally think. Besides the attacking and everything, it's about understanding. First, your name, then your email address, which is normally your username, and then your general attacks. Why do I say that this is the most important part? Because you need to understand this. This software, you have to pay the AI to generate your attack for you. So this piece right here, the general attack, is the currency in the software used to generate the attack. It's called the general attack. Now, I simplify this for you. I call it a token. One token, one singular token can generate for one client for that month an unlimited amount of letters and an unlimited amount of pages for an unlimited amount of negative items. Okay. So yeah, yesterday I said a bunch of other stuff. It confused a few people. So I'm just going to keep it on that. Okay. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to say it one more time. For 1 month, for that specific client, one token will generate an unlimited amount of letters, an unlimited amount of pages for an unlimited amount of negative items. Now, that doesn't mean you get an attack. Once you use that token, if you mess up, you got to generate another one. If you didn't select the right AI, you got to generate another one. It's not unlimited. Oh, one client, I got to generate as many times as I want. No. One token pays the AI, creates your letters. You did them right. Fantastic. Move on. You didn't do it right. You got to redo them. One token every single round. Every single round. So if you're going to run 8 rounds, that's going to be 8 tokens. And you got to keep the subscription active for 8 rounds. Say it runs 2 rounds. You got to get 2 tokens. Okay. That's if you do everything correctly. Say you screw up. Well, now it's an extra token. Say you selected the wrong AI. That's a different token. That's another token. So I tell everybody, don't focus on the token yet. Just understand what it does. Okay. Yes. Make sure you do it right. Understand that the token is the actual currency you're paying for the AI to generate the letter. Just understand that. Does everybody understand that? Put a 1 in the chat. If somebody's lost on that, put a 2 in the chat. I'm going to let you come off mute or raise your hand. Come on, guys. I mean, I know I got a lot more people in here. Okay. I guess the few have spoke for the many. Okay. Let's go. If you want to join the community, click over here, join the free community. You can join the Facebook community, and you also get access to the school community. You have a software issue, click support ticket. Come over here, add a support ticket, whatever you need to put underneath it. Click OK, and then follow the proceedings forward. Want to know when the walkthrough schedule it is? Monday and Wednesdays at 8 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. There's no training on holidays. There are 2 different teachers. I am one teacher. I teach Wednesday or teach coaches, whatever you want to call it. I teach Wednesday and Saturday. Ms. DeBoer teaches Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. You can go through those, and whichever one you want to join. And then only on the Phenom software do you have the ability to book a one-on-one walkthrough call. Now, that doesn't make a difference. If you're printing with my team, I will tell everybody this right now. We offer the same one-on-one walkthrough call for free in any software. So it doesn't matter what software you have, you can book it for free. Does everybody understand the dashboard? Put a 5 in the chat if we understand the dashboard. Thank you, Stanley. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. TC, good to see you. You were here last night. Derek, good to see you too. Christine, I see you too. Good job. All right, let's keep moving, guys. Perfect. So the get started section's got a few videos over here. I'm going to suggest if you guys get lost, this is good. But come after this class, I am going to give you access to the YouTube channel where we go over all the videos and we have everything here. Okay. That'll show you how to do it in an advanced way. This is just going to show you how to do all the AI focuses. I don't focus just on the AI. I teach you how to read the credit report and do it in the most aggressive manner. So if you guys want something, just a refresher, good to watch. If not, if you want to go deep down and dirty, well, I'm going to give it to you at the end of class, let you guys sit through it, and then we'll go from there. I am going to go over the pricing section. So let's do this right now. Very simple, very easy, guys. There is a couple of I just had it. I was like, I just had it in my hands. There is a couple of perfect pricing packages. I'm going to be honest with you. Whatever you guys think the good pricing package is, trust me, it's not what you think it is. So right here, this package. So let's go. This package over here is what we call the downgrade package. So every other package downgrades into here. Why? It only gives you one token. Okay. So in your first round, people will buy this $97 package. You gotta get 2 tokens in your generation because you're gonna mess up twice. Equals $177. Now, same package over here gives you 4 tokens. I'm gonna add another one. Let's equal out 4 tokens. It's $217. Ladies and gentlemen, this is cheaper. This is the best package to get started with. I tell that to everybody. It is the absolute best package to get started with. This can handle 1 to 2 clients. This can handle 2 to 4. This can handle 10, 15, and 50 clients. Now, for everybody that's in the room, I said at the beginning, do what's right for your pocket. If this package is what you got started with, stay here. Do not upgrade. Stay there. Sit through this class, watch the video a few times, make sure you generate it. If you mess up, at least you're only going to mess up once, which means you're going to come over here and you're only going to get this, which is what? $137, which is still $10 cheaper for 2. Oh, it's $10 cheaper, but that's okay. At the end of the day, you at least gave it a shot. Now, if you mess up and you're like, okay, I'm not staying, you'll cancel this and come over here. And now you'll get 4 extra tokens, which is where you'll stay with that new one. My favorite reason that I talk to everybody about this is stay here 2 months. Every package, stay 2 months. If you don't have clients, generate some tokens, come back and downgrade. So, for example, 147, 147. I run my rounds 2 rounds. I have 6 tokens left over because your tokens roll over every single month into the next month as long as you keep an active subscription, right? I have 6 tokens left. I can downgrade to the iron package and use my 6 tokens. So I'll have 7 every month that it updates. And if I make a mistake, I still got 6 in the bank because people make mistakes. Oh, I'm going to use the AI this month. I generated the letter incorrectly, used the wrong one. I didn't use the most aggressive one. This, that, and the other thing. It happens. So everybody that's in here, yeah, every single person that's in here, don't think that you're not going to. It just happens. And it happens when you least expect. Oh, damn, I got to run my letters tonight before it's too late. I'm tired. I'm just going to go and run it. And you run the wrong one by accident. And that's okay. You know what? They say stuff happens, right? Life be lifing. Stuff happens. So at the end of the day, don't worry about it. Oop, can let the camera catch up to me. Life happens. Everything's good. It's all right. but just understand which package is the best. That's my personal opinion. If again, watch what your pocket says. If your pocket says iron, go with iron. But if pocket says, you know what, I can go with the Browns, go with the Browns. Okay. Put a 7 in the chat if we good. Lucky number 7. Good. No questions. Perfect. No questions. We good to rock and roll. All right, let's go. Let's get rid of all this. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. So we did get started. We did the pricing. I'm going to show you how to get credit report. Guys, I'm going to show you how to pull the credit report right now. I'm going to show, not right now, in the interim over here. Just follow the steps as I go through. I'm just going to show you some stuff right now, and we're going to go through them. So the software uses My Free Score Now, and it uses something called the Epic Pro Report. What I would suggest to everybody over here is click on the link from My Free Score Now, go over here, and you should be ready to rock and roll. It should be good for you. Okay. Then report scoreboard. This is something that comes with it. When I select a client and I have a test client that I load the reports from, oh, I deleted the reports. Okay. So I have no reports. I deleted them last night. These are the other ones. It'll show you if you have the one-click import, which is currently not working, but it'll show you total accounts closed, delinquencies, derogatories, inquiries, public records. To show you what how you have on your account, so you guys know what's going on. Now that's done. I'm going to literally go over the most important section in this system right now. Everybody take your notepad out, have your camera, sit up, pay attention. This is the most important section. 98% of the errors are made in this section. I went over it thoroughly last night. I'm going to do it again today. Now, the way that I tell you this, guys, I promise you, guys and gals, I promise you it's the easiest thing that you can do, but you have to follow the way that I do it. If you go a different way, you're going to make a mistake. And I tell this to everybody. If you're printing with my team, right? I'm telling you like this, plain and simple. We don't print it unless it's perfect. And 98% of the errors are right in this section right here. So let's keep our eyes up and go through it. I'm going to color coordinate everything. I want to go through this real quick. Ready? Watch this. I'm going to walk up to the screen. So I'm going to give you the best document that goes with each of these things. So the first thing, this box over here, the best document for this box is a passport. Now, if you don't have a passport, okay, or your client doesn't have a passport, you can use your ID or driver's license. Now, very simple. Underscore, middle name, not underscore, space, and then space over here, suffix. Okay. Now, perfect file looks something like this. John Joe Smith Jr. Date of birth is 01, oops, 01/01/1990. Done. Now I'm going to change the color. Best document for your social security number will be your social security card, SSC. If you don't have that, you can use a W-2. And if you don't have a W-2, you could use your first page of taxes. First page tax. First PG tax. Okay? Just write your taxes. Write your number. Dash. Done. Now, for argument's sake purposes, people tell me fill the number in. I'm going to fill the number in for you guys. Okay, done. Last thing. The credit bureau likes one document and one document only. You know why? It's hard not to forge it. Okay? It is very, very hard to forge it. I mean, excuse me, hard not to forge it. It's a bank statement. They can tell the writing from the bank statement to see if you've messed it up. Unlike any of those other documents, like your utility bill, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, that can be forged, this one can't. So use the bank statement. Now you can use a utility bill, insurance, what is it? Cell phone bill, cable bill, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But they want the bank statement. So if you can get it, grab it. Okay, so I'm gonna go backwards this time because, and I'm gonna get to everything in a sec. I just want to fill it all in. Okay. And then here's how it works. Ready? Street number. An 8 North West 12th Street, APT 14C. Now, because I filled it in, it's going to be easier to stay easier to talk this through with you guys. Now, my proof of address or my bank statement says New York, New York on it. My driver's license says Manhattan, but we don't care what's on the driver's license. We don't care what's on the ID. All we care about is what's on the POA, the proof of address. So if my driver's license says Manhattan, do not put that because that's incorrect because we don't care. It is only what is in the box on the proof of address that will get approved every single time. A lot of people get confused and put the wrong information here because they say, oh, well, I know where I live. Yes, you're right. Technically, if you were filling out an application for a credit card or loan or whatever, that's fine. But you're not filling out an application for any of that stuff. What you're doing is disputing that application that you had filled out previously. And what we need to do is correct those ill behaviors that were done previously by putting wrong information. And we have to get rid of that personal information that doesn't match up with your proof of address or prove where you live. Now, Ali, I have never moved, and that is my address. That's fine. That's okay. It's going to be a little harder to work around because you're actually proving where you live. Okay. But for the people that hop around like bunnies, it's okay. This works for you the best. This works for you the best. Now, it doesn't mean that everything is not going to work for one person or another. It's just showing you the best way to fill this out. Okay. Now, if you have an ID that matches your proof of address, be my guest, use that. But if you don't, the passport is the best one. So guys, do me a favor. Take a screenshot of this and put a ready in the chat after you take a screenshot. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Now, I don't add, and I'm saying this to everybody over here, I don't add the credit report over here. Everybody gets confused. It's only showing me two options, this, that, and the other thing. I don't add it here. I skip over this whole section and go down to the next one and just add my IDs. We just went over what the best ones are. So if you have your passport, you're going to put it in this first one. In the second one, you're going to put your social security card. If you have your W-2, your first page of tax, it says right there. And this one, you'll put your bank statement. Once you upload all those information, you click save, and we're going to go back over here. I'm going to show you what everything looks like. So this is what everything looks like if done correctly. If you guys want to take a screenshot of this, you guys can take a screenshot of this. Tell me when you're ready. Okay. Perfect. This is your sample file. Look, I put all the slashes, I put all the dashes, I filled out the phone number, I did all that stuff. Now, what happens is this is the section where I make sure everybody gets this right. Look at your ID, look at your social security, look at your proof of address. Everything is legible. There is no hands. There is no dashboards. There is no countertops. There is no jeans. There is no shirts. There is no coffee tables. There is no stains. There is no anything negative that could throw the eOscar system from reading the document over. So right here, right now, these documents are clean, clear, and legible to read. And because they're clean, clear, and legible to read, they'll go through the system nice and easy. Cool? I want everybody, if you want to take a screenshot of this, take a screenshot of this. We want to make sure that you guys look at it every single time. This is what the perfect setup looks like. Okay. Put done in the chat if you're taking a screenshot. So I know, because we got 3 readies already. All right, cool. Now, just want to show you guys something. This document matches up perfect. The proof of address matches up perfect. As you can see, the address matches at the top, and we got everything from the top, and we put everything Shelton Street, the whole 9. Okay. Now I also included the passport over here, passport card, so everybody can see the passport card and understand what the passport card is and why we prefer it. As you can see on the passport, it says place of birth, New York, USA. It does not give any other information. That's why we prefer the passport over the driver's license. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in 2026 right now. If you're still using your driver's license everywhere you go, you're already ahead. You're already behind the curve. Switch to your passport. Do not carry your driver's license anywhere. Your driver's license should be in your glove compartment of your car, and that's the only thing that should prove who you are. That's it. When you get pulled over, otherwise you do not need it. You use your passport. They do not need to know where you live. They don't need to scan it for any other reasons to find out anything. All they need to know is if you're of age. That is it. And to prove that you're a citizen. That is literally it. Okay. The documents that are allowed are currently right here. It says right underneath the picture. JPG, PNG, and GIF. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about what a file should look like before we go to teach you how to upload a credit report? Put a 7 in the chat if we good. Put a 9 in the chat if you got questions. I promise we're going over the easy part. It's going to get a little harder. 9, Q, where you lost?
All
Where
right,
you
so
lost?
I'm not lost on the picture part. I'm lost on a part a little above where you are right now.
This is when your client is loaded. When you actually create your client profile after you've clicked add profile and you've filled out all the information that I was going through and you click save at the bottom, you're going to get
All
your
right, yeah.
client over. You're going to get your client over here.
Yeah,
Once you
so
get
right here on that part,
yeah.
the
Okay.
part where if you go back to where you put the information in that,
This
I
one.
had a client ask me this and I was unsure. So if you clicked on that and you go to where you're actually putting their information in, where it says username, client
We
username and
don't we
client
don't we
password, is
we
that for
we don't
this?
focus on it, brother. Don't even focus on something we don't worry about. The client portal, the client access, all that stuff is very rare that it's being used. The client will never log in over there. I promise you that. Christine asked the same thing last
Okay, so that's
night. Same thing last night. Very rare, very, very rare that it's being used. Yes, Christine. Yes, Christine. Give me a second.
Yes. Basically, I have 2 people that are in the client portal. I need to be able to use the portal. So that part that he's asking about, we don't input that. It popped up automatically once the person registered.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just there because you can't manipulate that.
because the
Because
software
they registered, yeah, it automatically. So
software auto gives it to you. Yes.
yeah, so it just is there, just to answer his question. But I'm waiting for you to get to that part because I have my score IQ that people are working with, and then I know you said something about the MSN, the my free score now not to use it, or it kind of is funny. I didn't fully catch what you were saying, but if I'm uploading the either the identity IQ or the my score
Okay,
IQ.
let
Okay.
me cut you off. Let's not go too deep into it. Let me finish class, and then you can ask your questions at the end. Because then we're gonna open up a can. We're gonna open up a can of worms that I do not want to open up right now. Let me get with it. Let me get to the end. I'm gonna go through everything. We're gonna teach you how to upload the My Score IQ, the Identity IQ. I'm gonna go over to my free score now. I'm gonna go over everything. Just let's
You
get.
said you all right. You just real quick. You kind of said that you was gonna go and look into the client portal. The thing is, the client portal doesn't have an option for my score IQ. I'm just letting you know. It just says my free score.
Because the
Right.
software, what did I tell you yesterday? The software wants you using my free score now. But
I mean,
I am telling you guys that with the errors that are going on with them, you guys can use my score IQ and identity IQ. They want you using my free score now. It's here for them. Every single white label has to have it, or gray label has to have it. So
okay.
at the end of the day, what I tell you guys is because of the errors that have been happening, and again, see, we're getting off track.
All right.
Because of because of what's happening, I don't want everybody getting into it. Now, no questions, guys. I'm sorry, no questions. I'm not moving over here. If somebody has an issue, we'll get save questions for the end. Okay, because I don't want to get too far off kilter over here. I apologize for everybody else, but we're gonna keep moving on while we go over there because last night we went deep for no reason. Let's get over here and then we'll get into that because I don't want to go super crazy until we get to the end and everybody understands what the software can do. Now, when you add your clients over here, this is what everybody's talking about. I don't add anything over here, guys. That's why I said ignore it. Don't add anything over here. Come over here to manage all profiles, and this is where you'll be able to add your credit reports. So here's how it works. I'm going to start with my free score now, and I'll teach you guys how to add a my free score now report. And then I'm going to teach you how to do a my score IQ, which is the same thing as identity IQ. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. My baby sounds like she's screaming. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Let's just check with my wife and make sure everything's okay. Give me a second, guys. Babe, okay? Keep laughing or crying? Oh, okay. I apologize for that, everybody. I'm sorry. So let's do this again. I literally follow this. If you okay, so say your screen is you can't see the upload MFSN and zoomed in like this. There's a little zoom bar over here. Grab that and go over to the side. If not, if you can see it, you're just going to click upload MFSN report and we'll start over there. So, guys, just follow this the way that it goes. Just follow this the way that it goes. It is so simple. One, click on this and log in. Put your name, put your password. Once you have logged into your credit report and everything is logged in, you're going to go back to the software. I'm literally going to close all this stuff down. Ready? I'm going to go back to the software. I'm going to click on step 2. I'm going to do Windows and Mac users at the same time. Mac users, Command A. Windows users, Control A. On your keyboard, Control A. Command A. Why is that? You want to select all. Right click copy. Come back to here and right click paste. Click save. Put a 5 in the chat if you need me to run that through one more time. Everybody pick that up on the first one? Okay, good. Let's run that one more time. I'm literally going to close it out. Ready? Follow it out one more time. Click the first one. You're going to log in. You're going to see this screen. Once you see this screen, you're going to go over here to navigate following URL. Click this one, and this is going to be the next one. Mac user, it's Command A. Windows users, it's Control A. You're literally going to hit that. Once everything's in blue or whatever color it selects on your computer, you're going to come over to the screen. You're going to hit right-click, copy. Come over here and right-click, paste. That's it. Now, the reason I say right-click, copy, and paste because I said Command-C, Control-C, Command-C, Control-V, Command-V, people were getting confused. So right-click, all that, just a lot easier. Okay? Does anybody need me to run that through one more time? Yes. Okay. Let's do it again. I'm going to close it out. Ready? Step 1, click on it. Once you log in and see this screen, you're going to come back to the software. You're going to hit step 2. Control A or Command A if you're a Mac user. Then hit right-click copy and come over here and hit paste in the box. It literally says paste JSON here. Done. Everybody good with that? I'm going to see one more. Yes, perfect. There we go. All right. So we would click save once we're done, and now that'll upload the credit report inside the system. As easy as that. That's it. All done. And as you can see, it'll say Epic Pro Report V2 there. Now that's completed. Now, let's go back. That's my credit report. We don't want my credit report because there's no negatives on it. So now let's do this again. All right. But this time, we're going to do it with the MyScoreIQ account. Okay. So I'm going to come over here to upload report. It's going to be similar. This one says MyScoreIQ. Now, I'm going to log in to MyScoreIQ. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to log in. After I log in, I'm going to go to most recent report. Now, the difference is the other one that gave you a way to get the HTML quicker. This one, you got to do 2 more steps. You're going to click download this report and then open the report. And then right here, after you open up the report, you just got to click view page source. So it's going to, how do you get this box? You're just going to right click view page source and then follow the same thing. Control A and then right click, copy right into the software, paste. And now I'll pull the same thing. That's how you do it. One more time. One more time. One more time. Okay, watch this. Ready? Top. We're going to start it from the top. Go to upload the report. Select your MyScoreIQ. Go to the report. Go to the website. Go to the dashboard, right? You're going to be on your dashboard. Bear with me. I'm sorry. Click most recent report. Let it load the report. You see this button that says download this report? You're going to literally click download this report. It's going to download it to your computer. You click open. You see now I have the report open. Just go anywhere. Look, I'm gonna scroll down in the middle of a thing and just literally hit view page source. Right click view page source and then control A or command A, right click copy, and then go back to the software and paste it. That's it. Christine, it's not as hard as you think it is. Once you get that report downloaded, it's just view the page source. The pain in the butt part is getting to the screen to get this page open. To get this HTML. Once you're here, it's game over. It's easy. Everybody get that? Do they need me to run it one more time? Good. Yes, so maybe so. Got it. Cool. All right, let's move forward. So you just pulled 2 credit reports into the system. I'm going to process this HTML and I'm going to save the report. There you go. Done. Now we're all done. So now I can go back to the client profile and I'm just going to show you guys this is the test client and make sure everything's loaded. Everything is loaded into the profile perfectly. Everything works. My free score now. Just follow it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just follow it easy. If you're getting lost at Command A or Control A, Command C, Control C, Command V. Literally just all you got to do, step 1, click this, log in. That's all you got to do. Once you're logged in, you see this screen, move on to the next piece. Come back. It's logged in. I'm closing it out. It's logged in. Once it's logged in, it's logged in. I come over here, I hit number 2. It's literally going to bring it up and then do this one more time. Control A to select it all. Right click copy. Come over here. Right here. When you make your client, it says upload MFSN report. Don't try to do it in the add profile section. It doesn't have it. So if you're getting stuck over there, don't do it. Create the client first, get this screen. That's why I kept saying, do not focus on this area. Focus only on creating the client. Once the client's created, then we can go back and add the upload the report. So then you'll come over here. If you don't see that, you remember how I zoomed in? That's here. You see this? This is where if anybody sees it like this, the little gray bar, you got to scroll over. And then you just literally click upload MFSN report. And then follow the links. Are we good, guys? Good. Good. Yes. Fantastic. All right. So let's go to the home screen. Now, I'm going to focus on getting you guys how to attack a file. So if you've already sent your rounds of attack, if you have sent your rounds of attack, everything is good. Okay. Okay. These are for clients that have already been file has been generated. And you can come over. If I'm going to do that slow, I go fast. If you click on the client's name over here, if you generated a file, it will give you every previous letter that has been generated by the software. And at any point in time, you can click on the letter and download the letter at any point in time, which I'm literally, this is the letter I'm going to show you guys once everything's been generated. So it's already done. Ready? Let's go to the attack area. Actually, let's get the one that's supposed to be generated with this one, which is that one. Perfect. Okay. So let's go to the attack area. How do we get to the attack area? If you're in here and you got nothing here and this is your first round, you're literally going to just click, go to attack area. Here is how it works. Select the client that you want to run. If you want to print yourself, you live printed mail myself. If you want my team to do it for you and you don't have to leave your home, go to the post office, weigh mail, buy stamps, printer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You click on my team. Go over here, right in T as in Tom, P as in Peter, N as in Nancy, P as in Peter, A as in Apple. That is going to be your differentiation price code. It's better than a discount. And then click maximum efficiency focus. Generate your letter. That's it. 30 seconds, if even that. 30 seconds, if even that. That's how quick you can start to generate a letter in this software. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do not focus on the other two AIs. So I can actually start to get up and really, hold on. Let me put the chat on my big screen and let's go from here. I do not focus on these other AIs. And here's the reason why. And I'll circle it here for you guys right now. These other AIs have these. Forget about 30 letters. Forget about 100 plus letters. Forget about that. These two reasons are why I don't focus on this. And the reason being is 98% of the letters go back. They go back to the person that has sent them out. So let me ask you a question. If you generated 100 letters and 30 of them went to the bureau and 70 of them went to secondaries and they all came back, how many of you would be happy right now that you spent paper, envelopes, and stamps? How many people would be happy? Put a me in the chat if you would be a happy camper. Because the addresses are not correct. Good question, TC. You would be a happy person, Stanley? I think you would be an unhappy person. The majority of TC, the majority of the letters addresses are incorrect when they provide it to the bureau. So that's why they come back. Yes, you wouldn't be happy. So the key, the case to the point of what I'm trying to make is you're not going to be happy. And if I printed those letters for you, who's the first person you're going to yell at? You're going to yell at me. So at the end of the day, my team will not print a secondary or creditor letter out unless you tell us that it's for a bankruptcy. That's the only one that we print out for. So this is the easiest attack to go off of. This is how easy it is to run it. And that's all you got to do. But this is the only one I would focus on, guys. Maximum efficiency focus and running that. This one will generate 3 to 6 letters at maximum. At maximum, 3 to 6 letters. And this is also a cost-effective option, guys. Say you're running into a little financial difficulty and you like, I don't want to stop my credit repair, but I'm a little tight for money this month. Do maximum efficiency focus. And I'm telling you something. Getting your credit right. Don't stop when you get the ball rolling. It takes time. I normally explain this to everybody. This software is not a 30, 60, 90-day fix. Okay. It takes time. They have 8 rounds in the most aggressive attack. And if that doesn't work, the next attack has 6 rounds in it built in, and each attack gets more and more aggressive purposefully, guys. Purposefully. Okay? Because every round has to get aggressive. Make sense? So tonight, we're not going to do the AIs. Tonight, we're going to focus on the do-it-yourself. Tonight, we're going to focus on making everybody a power user in here. So I want to make everybody, do me a favor, put in the chat power user. So right now, just so it doesn't send it to my team, I'm going to put print mail myself. Okay? Put power user in the chat. We're going to make you guys power users tonight. Everybody gets a copy of tonight's recording at the end of class. TC, you got it last night. It's the same thing. Every time that we have a recording, it goes on that YouTube channel. And right now we're recording this live. So you're live. So now what happens is I click generate. Once I click do it yourself, I click generate. Now it opened up a whole new system. This is your AI over here. So if this is your AI, I want everybody to write in the chat. The most aggressive attack and the second most aggressive attack is MPEP. This is numero uno. MPEC. This is numero dos. Okay. Oh, we gave it last night. It was in the chat. Don't worry. We'll give it again tonight at the end of class. Don't worry about it. Okay. Write it in the chat, guys. MPEP, number one. Once we get a bunch of MPEPs, let's write MPEC. After. We need to make sure that we understand indemnity, but it doesn't matter what software you are on. MPEP is the strongest attack. MPEP is the strongest attack. If you don't have access to MPEP, MPEC is the second strongest attack. And honestly, in my tenure of being here, they're interchangeable. They're interchangeable. So one has 8 rounds and one has 6. Thank you, Derek. Writing it all out. Good job, Derek. Okay. So once we know that, we're going to select our strongest attack and we're going to attack what round we're on. Guess what? We're on round 1. Oops. We're on round 1. So let's go to round 1. Okay. So I'm going to do this tonight because it seemed like everybody was having a little bit of difficulty last night. Let's do this. I don't normally do this. Guys, I give you abbreviations for everything. So personal information is PI. Public record is PUB or PR. Oop, PR. Okay. Inquiries are IQ or INQ. Student loan charge off is SLCC. Medical charge off is MCC. AOCC is all other charge offs. Okay. SLDL 3+ is a student loan derogatory late 3+. Medical derogatory late 3+. AODL 3+. Thank you, Ray. SLDL 1-2 and MDL 1-2. And then the last one is AODL 1-2. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? I did this to show this to you guys. If it's not on this screen and it's inside the software, it goes somewhere here. So you have to look at this. You have to either take a screenshot of this or Ray uploaded the actual cheat sheet inside. You guys can download it to your phones. It'll make your life easier. Everything falls in this category. This software is color coordinated, which means that if it's the same color, it's going to be the same exact thing for every color. So once you know one, you can move on to the end. So at the end of the day, everybody needs to know at least what they are. I make it easier by cutting down the verbiage. Instead of saying personal identifiers, I just said PI. Public records, pub or PR. Inquiries, INQ. SLCC, MCC, AOCC, SLDL, et cetera, because I can write that down and put check boxes next to it and do 100 walkthroughs in a day. okay, and still have that piece of paper good to go rock and roll because I know exactly what's going to be utilized in almost every attack, okay? And we need to write this down, okay? So, how many people understand that? How many people have downloaded saved the literature that Ray has put in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you saved that literature that Ray has put in the chat. Perfect. Good job. Good job. That's it. Only 5 of you. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Watch this. You remember that efficiency attack that I showed you guys before? That AI one, right? This is how you do it in the software with the most aggressive attack. This is how you do it in the software with the most aggressive attack. Check all in blue. Come over here. Put 6 in the box. Don't ask me why. I don't know why it's 6. I know I don't ask questions. They said 6. I said, okay, no problem. That's the most aggressive attack. That's the most aggressive, cost-effective attack. Everything is checked in blue. And then you write default, 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 default. That's it. Most aggressive default attack or cost-effective attack. Take a picture of that, guys. Take a screenshot of that. So when you guys are going through it, you know exactly what it is. Okay. Now, ready? Let's turn this up to 1,000. I click check all in green. Why'd I click check all in green? Because I've had fat finger techniques in this class where I've turned around and hit generate by accident and I generated a letter that wasn't even aggressive. So we check all in green. So in case we do generate something, we generate something really aggressive. I click over here unlimited. I'll leave these as default, 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 and I hit next. Why? Because if I do generate something, let it generate as many letters as it needs. I can nitpick what I need from the software and what I don't. Pal, I click over here. This is just telling you we need to verify the creditor addresses, which we don't care about because we're sending it to all 3 bureaus. Question that was asked last night. Do I select the bureaus? The bureaus are already selected on the corner over here in this box that's on the side right here. So just let everybody know it's selected in this box right here. Before we jump ahead, we're going to focus on this box right here. What's this box? With a circle. The circle is where every negative item is hiding. So when I click that circle, look at all that stuff. Now, what does everybody think the green circle, the dark green circles mean? Put it in the chat. Good accounts, positive, perfect. Good job. That's exactly what they mean. So what happens? Do we want to sit over here and looking at all those positive accounts while we're trying to get through the negatives? No, we don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to scroll back up to the top over here. And there's a box that says hide positive accounts or hide positive items. I'm just going to click on it. Now what's going to happen is that same circle at the bottom is going to lose all those dark green accounts. That's it. Now you can read the software a lot easier. Now I'm going to do this for the first couple of accounts. You guys are going to tell me what the negative items are. I already gave you the cheat sheet for the negative item. We're going to have a lot of fun over here. Ready? This is your negative item number. This is box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. This is actually negative item. This is exactly what it is. This is the negative that's on your account. So can somebody put in the chat what the negative is? Okay. ID. You mean PI, not ID. ID means your driver's license. Wouldn't that? PI. Yes, I got you. So that's PI. So we only got 2 people that figured it out what the negative item was. Come on, guys. Guys need this to get through to the next piece. Come on. Put it in the chat. If you don't know how they're getting PI, then you gotta tell me you don't understand that. There we go. Do we understand where they're getting PI from? Put a 1 in the chat if we understand where they're getting personal information from. Put a 2 in the chat if you have no clue what the heck I'm talking about. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. I got faith with everybody saying they're ones. Okay, so they know it. Ready? I know, bro. I knew, bro. I'm new, bro. Just trying to. Don't worry. No, ain't nothing wrong with being new, brother. That's the whole point. You're here. It's training for a reason. It's for all the new people. We want to make sure that you understand it. But you got to tell me if you lost, because if you don't say anything, you just wasted your time. But if you say something, I can focus on it to make sure that you don't make your time get wasted in this class. And that's the key. I've spent 45 minutes on this screen before, just trying to explain that to people. Okay. Charles, you don't understand what's going on. You just waited for me to say that. Let's go. Charles, Ray, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Ray,
Yes. Yes.
do me a favor.
Unmute.
Unmute Charles, please.
I just unmute Char. I just read again. Oh, he is here.
Charles, tell me
Hello?
where you. Yep. What's up, buddy? Tell me where you lost.
Okay, this whole idea of you got this number 2 circle, but I'm looking at number 1 negative item. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why he doesn't start from number 1 with 1? You have negative item number 1 at the top, but then you actually circle number
You
2 personal identification.
you overcomplicating it. 1 just tells me it's 1 in the list.
Okay.
2, the box that I circled, box 2, is what negative item 1 is. So this thing right here, I got you. This thing right here is telling you what negative item 1 is. So when I click number 2, ready?
Right.
When I click number 2, what's 2? Because it's a different negative item. Or
Okay,
now
at the bottom, the brown ones.
Yes, the brown one. So now I selected number 2. But when I selected number 1, right? You got to understand what 1 is. 1 is a personal information. Everybody should be writing this down. Everybody should be writing this down. So if you're writing number 1 is PI, okay, or personal information, right? When I click on number 2, right? What's number 2?
Inquiries.
Attaboy. That's it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay,
Gotcha.
ready. No. You ain't going anywhere, brother. You ain't going anywhere. That's it. You mine for the rest of the night. Let's go. No. What's number 3? What's number 3?
The way you circle, or actually 3 or 3, because 3 or 3 are going to be the B rolls, right?
No. Don't worry.
General template letter.
What's
inquiry information.
That's it. That's all. Every time you don't care about the rest of the data. I just labeled the boxes. Okay. So if I tell you what's in box 4, you know what box 4 is.
Right.
When I tell you box 2, you know what's in box 2. So the thing is, why did I tell you the negative item? Well, Ali, how do I know which one did you selected? Well, on top it says 3, which is the negative item number that corresponds with the circle at the bottom. Okay? And how do you know what the negative item is with the circle at the bottom? By looking at box 2. That's the line that we're following. So as soon as I hit box 4, what's box 4, big dog? What's
Inquiry
negative?
information.
Bingo. That's it, brother.
Okay,
That's it.
dokie.
That's
Gotcha.
and that's the thing. Like you remember when I said we overcomplicate this? Is and not just you, every single person that I teach overcomplicates this. I swear it's hard right now, but when you're doing your own file, you're gonna look at it and you'll be like, okay, I got a couple of charge-offs, I got a couple of things, this, that, and the other thing, because you're writing everything down. Ready? Do me again. I'm gonna take the bumpers off now. We're gonna get rid of all the circles, right? And do it for me.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
What's number 5?
Gotcha. Inquiry information.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, okay, see, all right, yeah, because the word decisions is the actual decision of the content in the item, but we talking about the type of report issue, it's the actual number 1.
That exactly the type of reported issue is what you're looking for. It's not that it's a number 1. Don't
Gotcha.
put a number in. It's what
Right.
the negative item is. So if I
Right.
asked you, Charles, what do you got on your credit report? I got personal information. I got inquiries. I got charge-offs. I got collections. I got blah, 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 blah. You know how many people who don't know how to read a credit report? Well, I'm teaching you how to read a credit report using the AI. So now if I click number 6 over here, what's number 6, big dog?
Inquiry information.
That's it. Okay. What's number
Gotcha.
7?
Yeah. Inquiry information.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Remember, the software is color coordinated. So I can click this 100 times.
Right.
And as long as it's that brown color, it's going to be what?
Inquiry information.
That's it. So let's test that
Okay.
out. So if number 8, which is brown, is inquiry information, let's click 14.
Right.
What is it?
It's to say inquiry information.
Let's click 20.
Inquiry information.
That's it. Let's click 34 just to give you make sure you know.
Make sure, right. Inquiry information.
Okay, let's click 40.
Inquiry
No,
information.
yeah, that's it. I just want you to see it. I
Right.
just want you to see it. That's why you're here. That's why everybody is here. You're here to learn. I don't care that you're new. The whole point is
Right.
to teach you. I want you to generate the letter right from the first time. Let's go to 41. What's 41? Now I threw a monkey wrench.
Inquiry information, though.
You're asking yourself, but it's not brown. So why is it inquiry information? Because over here in the software can tell if it's related to an account. As you see, it says related account. It says it right there. So because it's related to an account, now I can go. I'm just going to say this to you guys. If something's related to an account, it's attached to a mortgage, it's attached to attached to a
gotcha.
credit card,
Okay,
any of
go.
that stuff. Do not
Yeah,
dispute it. Just come
yeah.
down. Scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Come over here, right? You see remove this content box? Just click that.
Right.
Now watch. We're at 42. That was the next one. We deleted 41. Now we are 42. I'm just scrolling down. It says best inquiry, right? Because it's inquiry information, but it's a best inquiry, right? Scroll down,
Right.
remove it. That's it. So now let's go back to the circle over here. Let's select the next one. Well, after we remove those light green colors, let's go to 87. Ready? What's 87?
Okay, 87. All right. All other delinquencies.
Keep going. You're not done yet.
Okay.
Finish it. Finish it. You're not done.
87.
You're not done. Just get you're there. Just finish the sentence.
All inquiry delinquencies late 1, 2, and
Bingo. I don't need I don't need information. I just need the 1 to 2. Why the 1 to 2?
okay,
The
dokie.
1 to 2 stresses that it's 1 to 2 late payments, no more. Because if it's more, it will be 3 late payments, and that's a different type of letter that goes out. Okay,
Oh.
Charles, hit me right now. What's this one?
All right, the student loan derogatories late 3+ payment.
Bingo, back to back. See?
Right, gotcha.
Okay, you're gonna get this one wrong, but it's okay. I'm gonna tell you how to get it right. 89. What is this one?
Okay. Charge off information.
Okay, so when I was doing the screen before and I wrote over everything down, there was no charge off information. There was no COI. There was something else, AOCC. So if there's AOCC, you need to make sure that you're writing this as all other charge off and collections. So anything in the
Uh-oh.
red color is all other. You would have had nothing to pick. You understand what I'm trying to say? You would have had
I
nothing to
think
pick. Right here,
okay.
brother. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Ready? I'm gonna log into my version of the software. Ready? I'm gonna pick my sample client. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna click generate, do same thing, pull this up. Right over here. You see this? Right here. Right for everybody that's there. Right here. You see that now?
Gotcha.
There is no other charge off. This one says medical. This one says student loan. There is no charge off information. Make sense? It's
Gotcha
telling
now.
you if it's not a student loan and it's not a medical, it's all other. Make sense?
Right.
Okay, perfect. Does that make sense to everybody that's in here? Freaking chat is quiet right now. Chat is just straight quiet. They're letting Charles do all the heavy lifting. Oop. Okay, beautiful. Right? So now what's the next one? So that was 89. This is 90. What's 90?
Okay. I'm waiting on them circles. All right, 90. Okay. Charge off information.
You would be way, but we just went over it. So what is it abbreviate to? What type of charge off information is it?
Oh my goodness. My
All,
brain just froze down.
all
All
other.
right, well, according to what uh TC Lewis
Yep.
AOCC.
AOCC, all other collection charge offs. That's it.
Okay.
All other collection charge offs. Okay.
I'm trying, Mr. Brown. Yeah, thank you, bro.
No, you got, brother, you got this. You're doing a great job. Honestly, you're doing a great job. Just don't stick with it. Ready?
Yeah,
Next,
gotcha.
what's 91?
Okay, 91 is going to be charge off, but since it's the same, I'm gonna do it again. AOCC.
Perfect. You got it, big dog. That's it.
Okay,
What's 92?
okay. AOCC
That's
again.
it. I hear the confidence in your voice now. What's 93?
Okay, AOCC again.
Bingo. What's 94?
Let's see.
I'm going to let everybody know something. Charles just saved your behinds tonight because he came off mute. We were able to move through this a whole lot faster. Last night, this moved so slow because I had to wait for everybody to do it in the chat. So Charles saved y'all tonight. Let's go.
I appreciate. I think this TC Lou is looking out. AODL 3
But it's not
plus.
AOD. It's not
Uh-oh.
AODL. It's not AODL 3 plus. Look at the line and read.
Lou threw me a curveball. So all other delinquents late 1, 2.
Attaboy. Let's go to the 95.
Ah, okay.
That's it. You know what box to look in. Just look in that box every single
Right.
time.
I would look at yeah. You're right, bro. You're right. You're right.
What's 95, big dog?
Okay. All other delinquencies late. So no, you good, Lewis. So what I need to do is be more familiar with the letters, the acronyms, as
Well,
opposed to the
I made that up. I made
Okay.
the acronyms up. The software didn't make it up. I made
Okay.
the acronyms up. But why did I make the acronyms up? It made life easier for everybody. Those are
Right,
my
yeah.
acronyms. I've been doing this for 3 years, making it using these same acronyms. Why? Because I used to write on whatever piece of paper that was in front of me, right? When I was teaching
Mhm.
somebody how to do a walkthrough, and sometimes I'd have a napkin or whatever, and I'd just write it down on the smallest thing that I could possibly find, and I'd just write an acronym because you can't write that whole freaking thing out. And I knew exactly what it was. I knew
Right,
exactly
that's
what it was. That's why the acronyms exist for no other reason but saving space. and time.
Right. Definitely
Okay.
time. Yeah.
All right. So let's do this last one. What's 96?
96. Okay. All right. Student loan derogatory is late. 3+ payment.
That's it. Always make sure you
Gotcha.
write them down. We're going to scroll down to the bottom. At the bottom, I give a little bit of a hack over here. Everybody understand, if you could do it on a computer, label your document first name, last name, ID. You'll never guess which one it is. First name, last name, social security. Now it would be client's first name, last name, or your first name, last name, whatever, but uh this is just for purposes of teaching people. First name, last name, POA, and then first name, last name, and this is passport card. That's it. Nice and easy.
Uh-huh.
Nice and easy. Not only just to find them, but to verify them. Everything that I teach you guys is not to mess up. Not to mess up. Now, we're going to scroll up to the top. Oopsie. Okay, we're going to scroll up to the top over here. I'm going to hit top. And now I'm going to click client info at the top over here. Now I'm going to verify all the client's information. Very simple. I'll go over here. Boom, 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 boom. Everything looks perfect. If you do this, you will never generate a letter incorrectly. If you do this every single time and you take your time, you'll never generate a letter incorrectly. Okay.
Right.
Now I go back to
Gotcha.
general settings. And now here we go. Ready? This is the hard but easy part. I'm going to go to the AI, which is work to execute. I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to turn it back on because now I just reset it because now I know what's on the credit report. So I can just select it. I come back, I select one because we're in round one. I hit check all in red because now all I got to do is select the stuff that's on the credit report. So how many people took notes and wrote it down? Ray, you've been doing with this with me for months. I would hope that you took notes. Okay, Q, you up. What do I got? What green boxes I got to select? TC Lewis, what's the wall for? Where'd I lose you? Where'd I go too fast for you? Q, write down the green boxes while I get what TC Lewis is saying. We're gonna do it one more time. Right? Ready? I'm gonna close this box. After I checked everything, come over here, click the AI box, check off, check back on. Come back over here, indemnity one. Now it's gonna green that gray, green, and blue box. I'm gonna check all in red. Now, who's got the list, guys? Who's got the list of what we need to select? Told everybody to write it down. Don't do us no good that we did all that. Okay, AODL. We didn't have AODL. We got a PI. Perfect. Thank you. AODL 1-2. Perfect. Okay. I'm missing 3 more. I need 3 more, guys. AOCC. Perfect. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. SL what? SL what? There's 2 of them. SLDL3 plus. Perfect. And 1 more. I think Carter tried to write it, but it came out piff. We got PI. We got PI. That's a green check mark at the top. PI. We got all of the charge offs. ML. Nope, we don't got no medical. No.
Yeah.
There we
What
go.
Sam talking about? What Sam saying?
Sam, inquiries. There we go. That's all
Yeah.
5. There we go. And then Ray just dropped it in the chat. Now I can come back from the computer. I can sit down and I can just go over this with you guys. Ready? This is the easy part, guys. Ooh. Ready? Good job, Sam. Everybody count the green check marks. Put it in the chat how many green check marks we have. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do, 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 do-do. Q, you jumping ahead. Don't jump ahead, guys. Don't jump ahead. Give everybody else a chance. So we got 5 green check marks. How many credit bureaus are there, ladies and gentlemen? Good job, Stanley. Perfect. 5 times 3 is what? Perfect. So we're going to put 15 in the first box over here. Ladies and gentlemen, for the most easiest attack, put default. More aggressive attack, but there's the easier one to understand. Default, default, default. Hit next. You're literally going to follow this every time. Once you learn the credit report, once you select what the green boxes are, we had a light bulb moment today, which I'm really happy about. You're going to click OK. After you do that, you're going to click include all 3 bureaus. And you can click generate the letter and you are done. You are done. That's how long it takes. It takes about 2 minutes and 30. It takes about 1 minute and 35 seconds if you don't print the letters yourself. If you print the letters yourself, it takes a whole lot more time. But if you let us print the letters for you, then it goes from there. Now, this is what the letters look like. I downloaded it because I generated it last night. I don't need to generate a whole nother one. Here's what one of the letters looks like. This was the collection charge off. And this is what it looks like. And it's 17 pages just for this one letter. And now, guys, this can be printed double-sided and black and white. You don't have to print it color. Okay. And each of these documents needs to go in an individual envelope. So you're looking at 24 letters out individually and stamped marked. Do you need to send out certified? No, but my team will always tell you to do it because it is the best way to go about it.